What's up, and welcome to the song training for the amazing music worship song, Forever Yahweh. We've taken an amazing song by Elevation Worship and made a kids version of it. One thing I love about this song is that it is having our kids sing really powerful biblical truths. The verses of these songs are so sweet and simple, and I can't wait for you to experience the song in your classroom. As a reminder, you can listen to this version of the song on Apple Music and Spotify right now. So go to Amazing Music on your phone right now and make sure you listen to it so you can practice before you have to lead this in your kids' environments. Song trainings are designed for worship leaders of every kind. So whether you're leading worship on stage, with a microphone, without a microphone, but either way, if you're up in front of kids, this is great for you to watch so that you can be prepared and just know what's going on, know some of the behind the scenes of why we do certain arms on certain words, and so on. If you're in a season or that weekend you're not scheduled for worship and you're down on the floor hanging out with the kids, it's important that you know what's going on during your worship experience so that you can support your worship leader. However, when you watch this video, you're gonna wanna reverse and flip what I'm doing. So a good rule of thumb is that if you're in front of the kids, you're always gonna do everything to the left first, left arm, left foot, left side of the body. But if you are down on the floor with the kids, you will be initiating everything with your right hand or right foot. However, if you utilize the dance motion videos that come with All Amazing Life curriculum, you can just follow along what's happening on the screen and you will be set. So right now, let's practice together, Forever Yahweh. Because this song does repeat the same thing on verses, we've added intentional arm motions on the verses. They're pretty simple though, and they repeat over and over again. So starting off, you're gonna take one hand and press down and swoop up. Other arm, press down to swoop up. Then you're gonna hold it here before you bring your hands to your heart. So those motions are the same no matter what's happening with the words. So you're always gonna do those 4 motions 2 times on every single verse. Even though the words change, still do the same motion. So you're gonna bring your hands to your heart on different words every single time. Starting off, it's gonna say, lives in me. But then for instance, on the second time, it says, here with me. But the motion still makes sense. We're talking about ourselves, talking about how Jesus lives in our heart, how he's here with us, he's Emmanuel. So we're still gonna do the same motion over and over again, even though the words change. So verses, one more time, you have Adonai, hold it here. Elohim, hold it here. Then it's gonna say, great I am, hold it here. Lives in me, peel it to your heart. Then we're gonna move on to the second part of the verse, and that's when it says, El Shaddai, hold it here. Prince of Peace, hold it here. Emmanuel, then you're gonna bring your hands to your heart on here with me. That is the verses. Moving on, we have the chorus, which is so simple. You're gonna do really big arm swoop over and over again and hold it here. So this is your name is great, hold it here, and greatly to be praised. That is gonna repeat at least 4 times, and you are just going to keep doing those really big worshipful arms. One thing that's so important about dance motions and worship motions in general, and how it is a tool in your tool belt to get kids to lift their arms in worship. So even if they're not swooping their arms with you every single time, you might want to stop the arm swoops halfway through the song because they're already just worshiping and expressing themselves on their own. That's the goal, that's the win. So you might want to change up this chorus based on age group. You might not need it with older age group, but it's here as a resource for you. And that's just so important for you to know, be able to talk to your teams about, talk to your parents about that. Yeah, we do dance motions, but they're a tool in our tool belt. So this chorus is really about getting kids comfortable with raising their arms up high, because maybe you still have some that don't want to raise their arms at all. So this is just a really, really good exercise in repetition and in becoming familiar with expressing ourselves to God with our whole body as an offering of worship to Him. After the chorus, we have some really basic motions for the bridge. We're going to take one arm down at a time to make a low V, but you're going to make an upside down V, but hands one at a time. So this is worthy you were, worthy you are. Press up. I like to peel those elbows back a little bit before pushing. Worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. Again, worthy you were, worthy you are, worthy all the way up to the sky, and hold it here. Again, the motions here are all about the power of repetition and just the power of, laying our arms out, open-handed, open posture, representing our praise and our worship being an offering to our kings. So right now, let's practice Forever Yahweh with the music together.